Well, hello and welcome to today's Tao Manifesting Tarot. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Whether you're a long timer, cross timer, or maybe just a brand new watcher. Makes no difference. You're all welcome here. Come on in. Everything is open and ready for you. Do some great manifesting together. So for the first timers, what makes this different from other tarot reads? Well, first of all, it's archetypal 8 to 10 cards from 4 different decks. I get a nice mix. And I want 8 to 10 cards from 4 decks to keep it clean, clear, simple, and empowering for you. I focus on manifesting energy. That's the key. You can choose to tap in, tap out, your choice. But this is the prevailing manifesting energy. I want you to have a tool to help you navigate your life better. Every day, 365 days a year, I do a brand new read, and always focus on you and manifesting energy. I do something called the hyper shuffle. You will see that in a minute, and I try to get the read in about a 10-minute window, again for you, to keep it clear, clean, simple, powerful, and something that you can easily fit in your day. A 10-minute read every day, piece of cake. All begins right here. Yeah, this is where we start the hyper shuffle. Alrighty, there you go, the Tao Manifesting Tarot for today. Let's get to it, shall we? With the manifesting energy, we begin right here from the Oracle deck, Observer. Really is a very good position to be in. And you see up here the 4 and 9. 4 and 9 equals what, 13? Yeah, 13 then shrinks down to a 4. 4 is very foundational, very basic, very essential. It's a great base to work from, to grow from, and that's the importance of the observer. Right now there is so much going on, so much that has gone on, and you're seeing a quickening around the world in terms of events, in terms of things going on that impact you directly or indirectly. This is the time for you to observe, not just sit back and do nothing. And don't just sit there in the cheap seats and watch the game. No, you got to get involved. But one of the first things that you really need to focus on, pun intended, is being a good observer. And that means looking behind the curtain, looking behind the scenes. Don't accept mass media in the story they're handing you, because it impacts your life in major ways. 2022 is going to be a huge year. You have to be involved. But you have to observe as you're moving forward. And what you observe will free you up in so many ways. At this point, you may have a tough time believing it. Because right now, as I said, you've been sold a bill of goods. You've been sold a lie or lies. And at this point, like this gal here, you feel trapped. You see the swords are thoughts, ideas. They're surrounding her. She has a blindfold on. She's tied up. But she is standing in a stream. Water stands for emotion, intuition. She has to feel her way through this. She's not trapped. You can see she can step forward, even if she can't see, even if she's still tied up. She can still move forward. And with that, the blindfold comes off. The ropes come off and she's free. It's really simple. It's so simple, so direct, but it's hard to know that right now. That's why you have to be the observer. This is exactly why. You have to decide to step forward using your intuition and get away from the stinking thinking and the wrong ideas that have been pushed in your direction. You got to carry love for yourself, respect for yourself. Queen of Cups. This gal knows love. This gal knows respect. There's no question about it. And she can offer it, as you see as she doing there. See the cup in her hand, and she's kind of extending it. You can do it when you have it. And she's got plenty of it. Because you can see her throne, her feet in the water, as well as the cup being extended. She knows what love is because she loves herself. And to truly love yourself is to do it in an unselfish, non-narcissistic way. That's the trick. To have true love, true respect, true self-worth is a much more complex thing. She's got it. And because she has it, she can give it. And she has plenty of it. With her foot in the water there, looks like there's a substantial body of water, a substantial body of intuition, of emotion. She can do it. She can spread happiness and joy. And that's really what you're looking for. To break those bonds. To get away from that stinking thinking. To loving yourself. So that you can move forward and create a more loving world. That doesn't mean you're going to make it good for everybody, but you can make it better for everybody, because even a little ripple extends out into the rest of the lake or the ocean. So the idea is to take care of yourself, get rid of the negativity, get rid of the lies that you've been told, work on giving love to yourself, developing love for yourself, a good, healthy respect for yourself, so you can spread love to everyone in your world. And then, when they feel it, they can spread it to others. It's a beautiful thing. It's a great value system. And that's what you're going after. King of Pentacles is the guy who ultimately knows his self-worth. I know very often with tarot we think pentacles and money and jobs and stuff, and it may be that for you. It may be that. But it really is focusing on your self-worth. What's important to you? Is it just money? Again, take a look at the world around you. We love money. We adore money. We worship money. What kind of shape is the world in? All right? The love of money, that phrase, the love of money is the root of all evil. So don't just confine yourself to pentacles being money and things. Look at pentacles as being what you really value. And top of that list is valuing yourself in a good, healthy, positive way. And the King of Pentacles has that down to a science. That's why he's the king. And let's take a look at the cards here that kind of clarify a little bit. How about the Six of Cups? What you're kind of do to help yourself out through this situation, to get rid of these problems that you're facing, the Eight of Swords and such, is get, I guess nostalgic is the word, but I don't know that that really says it. Take the good feelings, the good memories from your past to bring them forward into the future. You're going to have to polish them off a little bit, dust them off a little bit. You're going to have to bring them up to date a little bit. But take those feelings. Maybe even take some of the people if possible and bring them forward into the future. Go back to a time when you felt connected. Take a look at all that fruit around them. Take a look at the abundance around them. Bring some of that forward as you want to rework, rebuild your future. Go back to the past so you can go to the future. And create a future that is extremely positive and loving for you. But again, here we have the Empress. She knows about love. She feels love. Take a look at that thing that she's holding in her hand. It really is a big Venus symbol, isn't it? Yeah. Self-worth, self-love in a very healthy, positive way. She has it. And with that, the Empress can create a situation for herself that not only works for her, but for everybody around her. Let's go to the vice versa cards. In reverse, we're looking at the Five of Cups. Yes, you miss the past. You miss some of the feelings from the past, maybe even some people from the past. But you know very well you can't bring back the past. And the fact of the matter is you don't want to, because the past, the way it was laid out for you, brought you to today. And you're very unhappy with today. It's a dark, unfriendly place in many ways. So what you're working on, because this is the vice versa card in reverse, the Five of Cups, you are mourning the past and maybe even focused too much on the past, not the future so much. You're dwelling on what you've lost. And yet the fact of the matter, if you remember the Five of Cups, he has cups behind him. He has a bridge. He has a castle, all in his future. All he has to do is change his focus, change his vision. Stop the stinking thinking. And that means you have to observe. That's the reason for this manifesting energy. Observe. Take a good, not just look, I mean understand what you're seeing and then apply what you learn from that. This is a time for you to become your own pope. In other words, this is a time when you can form your own structure. This is a time when you can build your life to your rules, to your specifications, to your values. Not somebody else's. Not what media tells you, but what your heart, your soul tells you. And this is the vice versa card going forward. That means that's what you want. That's what you're going toward. You become your own authority because this is where you want to be. And isn't it interesting we've had this card show up twice? Told you that's the reason why I use 4 decks. Because I want this as a possibility. A card repeats, and this is a beautiful card. You want this connected future. You want this future where there's love at the center of your life. You can do it, but you got to get rid of that 8 of Swords. You have to observe. And in so doing, you learn to love yourself and then apply it to every aspect of your life. Observe, watch, look, understand what you are seeing, and make the adjustments to a much brighter, happier future. The one that you build for you. You're in control. You're in charge. Make the best of it. Observe and then act on what you see. Don't just, again, we don't want you in the peanut gallery looking. We want you involved. And the way to do it is good, clear observation. Very good read for today. Excellent. Thumbs up for the folks at YouTube. Please also like and subscribe. That helps build the channel. Oh, man, another good one. Tomorrow, we're going to do it again. We're going to take a look at more manifesting energy, you and I together. But maybe life just kind of holds you away for a day. That's okay. That's why I do 10-minute reads every day. So the next time you and I have a chance to get together, we can do this all again. Help you manifest. Help you navigate your life. But between now and then, peace and blessings.